Boom! Pro Tour, Aether, Revolt, Gauntlet, Green, Black, Snakes. Welcome in. Much love. Trav here. I hope that you're doing amazing and awesome. And I hope you like these deck tech vids. I'm going to keep them coming. Thanks so much for all the support. I know that I'm going to get this week. Win or lose, won or lost, I'm in good spirits. And by the time you see this, I'm probably in Sweden doing some cool shit. Very, very exciting. Take a look at this Green Black Snakes list. This is also a deck that I recommend, depending on what happens at the Pro Tour. I can't see it being too bad. It's just generally a really good deck, and I really like our list. It's a deck that I thought I might play for a little while, but it's just too obvious, not really my style, and I want to do something more controlling, more different. If you're an aggro, mid-range player, this is very, very good, and I recommend our list. Let me explain why, but for those of you who don't know how this deck works, you have the snake, which doubles your counters, or gives you an extra one. Doubles if it's just one, gives you extra energy as well. So this card is really, really dumb with Rishgar, which puts a +2/+1 counters on the snake, 2/+1 counters on Rishgar. It's good with Tireless Tracker. Every time you sack a clue, you get 2/+1/1 counters. It's good with Nissa. Every time you -2 it, you put 2/+1/+1 counters on each creature you control. It's good with Walking Ballista, which doubles the number of counters on it. This is a great interactive card. Burn things out. Good metagame card. Good against Saheeli. Good against creature decks. Amazing card. Good with Verdurous Gearhulk. Lots of +1 counters flying around. This can be a 12/12 for 5. That's fucking stupid. It's really dumb. We'll talk about splashes a little bit. The snake combos with Servant, just giving you an extra energy. It combos with Greater Harvester, Ether Sphere Harvester, more energy, more lifelink. So what do I like about this list? The first thing that I really like about our list is Scrap Heap Scrounger. It's not a really synergy card, not a lot of people are playing it, but the deck's biggest problem is clunkiness, not curving out. I have the Mind Rack Demon Traverse version. I really, really dislike it. Mind Rack kills yourself, but more importantly, you just have these hands that are all 5s and 4s. You just always want to have a 2-drop. We have 4, 8, 12 plus the Ballistas, which is not the best 2-drop, but that makes 16, 12 to 16, which gives you a lot more consistency for good starts. Scrounger is also very important versus the control decks. Jeskai Saheeli with Fumigate, it's a way to come back. And it's pretty decent against even aggro Mardu and the Mirror because it's just efficient and lets you turn sideways and it lets you curve out. So Scrounger is very, very important card. I like it more than the 2/1 energy guy, although I like that one too. This is a little bit better versus Ballista. I think it's better in the Mirror and it's more aggressive. I think it's better against Jeskai Saheeli. I think it's just a better card. Harvester, not everyone's playing this. I like it a lot more than Mind Rack because you gain life instead of losing life. I like it more than Cletus because it's cheaper and it has flying and it survives Fumigate. If you haven't put 4 +1/+1 counters on it and at a 14-point life swing, I recommend doing it. It's great. I'm playing 2 because you don't really want to draw that many. 2 Nisses, you don't really want to draw that many. 3 trackers. I had 4 trackers for a long time, but it can be pretty awkward. 2 pushes, 4 grasps. Definitely 4 grasps. It is the most flexible one. Push is good. Also, I had Murder and Ruinous Path for a while, but just cheaper the better. 24 lands. These Evolving Wilds. That's pretty much the deck. Few key cards in the sideboard. Lifecrafter's Bestiary is good versus the control decks. Can be good in the Mirror if there's a lot of removal flying around. Ensures you never run out of gas. You keep drawing cards. Obnixilis, you know what this is. That's pretty much the deck. Not so much variation. Toyed around with splashes. If you want with Servant, Wilds, you could play Aether Hub and Attune or Traverse, very easily splash another color. Cards you could splash: Gideon, just a good card. You could splash Blue for counterspells, Confiscation Coup to steal things. You could splash for Woodland Wanderer. I haven't seen anyone play that, and it's pretty sweet. If it can be a 4-mana 10/10, turn 2 Snake, turn 3 whatever, turn 4 10/10, turn 5 Gearhulk, attack with an 18/18. I haven't really seen anyone do that, and I would think it's good, but it's just another 4-drop, and it's not really my style. I prefer control, but that's something you should try, something you should check out. Deck's just good. It's a good deck. It's disruptive. It's fast. Card advantage. It's got good combos. The main flaw with the deck is you have no 1-drop creatures, and there is no Deathrite Shaman. There's nothing good in black-green. Narnim Renegade and Gnarl Root Dryad suck. So it's pretty easy for control decks to beat you, because if they're on the play, you have no 1, you're playing your first spell on turn 2. They're only 4, they start the game 4 turns from Gear Hulk. I hate that. You're never stopping them from Gear Hulking, very rarely. Maybe on the play if you have the Nut Curve. But it's pretty easy for them to counter the first thing, counter the second thing, remove the third thing, and suddenly they're on 6 mana with Gear Hulk at 20 life. I hate that control can beat you so easily if they want to. Even the combo Jeskai Saheeli, that's what got me off the deck. I like that it's proactive. You're never going to have terrible matchups, but if people really want to beat you, it's not that hard to do. That's why I didn't play it, but it's nice. We'll see how the Pro Tour shakes up. Maybe Reed Duke plays it, maybe not, but it's a very Reed Duke-esque deck. Low variance, gives you a lot of options. Removal, pressure, draw cards, use your mana well every game. You're not going to get flooded too bad. So it's a good deck. I recommend it. I'm not recommending you buy it. There's no affiliate link. But if you have PTQs coming up and this is your style, it's definitely playable. And I like this build. Although the Wanderer thing is pretty sweet too. But it's whatever. It's not very good against Fumigate, which is like the main problem. So that's why it's Harvester and Nissa. That's it. Hope you find this useful and interesting. Magic for good. Give it a thumbs up. Let me know if you like these video series. I'll keep them coming now and in the future. Showing you guys the Gauntlet a little bit. So as we geek out on Magic cards, hope you find this entertaining. And speak soon. Much love. Bam! See you in the comments.